Hey guys, it's Thursday and it's story week in real life. So I'm sticking to, the whole Christmas theme if you can't tell. Again, got one of my ugly Christmas sweaters on. $4 last year at a thrift store. Booyah. But my story is actually from last year because it still kind of goes on the whole Christmas theme. So, if you guys know the show Kelly and Michael, which used to be Regis and Kelly, thanks to a company that I am part of, I got tickets and I was able to go to the taping of the show. So I brought my mother and my brother. So we stood outside for a while. Actually started to snow on that day. It was very cold, and we got inside. So what they do is, if you ever watch the show, you have to look. You gotta look when they're doing the trivia question. Before the taping of the show, while we're sitting down in the audience, they ask for a couple people to try out for a dance contest. So they pick about 4 people, and we go up, and I was volunteered to do it by my brother and my mom. So I went up, I was the one out of the 4 people. So then they play music and we dance. And then the crowd votes on who the first 2 to stay out of the 4. So dance, then I got chosen to be out of the last 2 people, and then we danced again, and then the audience had to vote for who actually got to dance on TV, and they voted for me. And I actually had to get a mic just in case they talked to me, and I had to wait for them to do a trivia question, because they play music at a certain point and then they zoom the camera on the person dancing. So the trivia question came up and I was dancing. I was going like this, and I was just doing whatever. I was not even paying attention. I did not want to see myself kind of making a fool of myself on TV, because I can't dance, so I still don't understand how I got to do it, but dancing, going like this or whatever, and then it ended, and Michael Strahan was like, oh, we have Ashley Walker from Rutherford, New Jersey. Actually, this was my cue card, so he knew who I was. And he's like, oh, I saw you girl go like this, and I was just like, oh my gosh, did this really just happen? Did I just go onto TV and dance, and Michael Strahan saw me and copied my dance moves? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So I went back because I had to wait for them to finish the segment so I could go back to my seat. So I'm standing there kind of just oh, I can't wait to go back to my seat because it's so awkward. And I'm looking down, and someone says, someone's like, hey, nice dancing. And you do that one shot where you're just thank you, and just go back to what you're doing. That's exactly what I did. I said thank you and just looked back, and then it clicked. I looked back up, and guess who it was? It was Will Ferrell. And I kind of just went legit froze. And the people who were working there were laughing at me, because I kind of just it was Star Trek. It was something you don't expect. Okay, I've gone up, I've talked to people who are, I just say, famous or whatever, but have you ever had someone come up to you that was famous and complimented you when you least expect it? And I was just now I didn't get a picture because the pants I was wearing didn't have pockets, so I couldn't bring my cell phone. But that moment, I legit died, because I was Will Ferrell said nice dancing to me. And now that I've seen Elf from my last video when I said I haven't seen it, because I watched it on last Friday, it's even more of a I think it's almost been a year since that. I don't know, I gotta wait for my time hop to tell me, but yes. Will Ferrell complimented my dancing, and that is my story. I hope you guys enjoyed my video for this week. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!